Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? He's got a sight of goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. Scholes. Vieira. And it's Batistuta. And it's Son Heung-min. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Rodri. Mbappe, and here's Messi. Can he latch on to this? And he's taking no chances there. And he's gone backward here. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Scholes. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bayern Munich with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Costa Curta. Nice ball, and he's in here. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Son Heung-min. Vieira. Here's Rodri. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. And it's Eto'o. Here's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Messi. And it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard goes steaming forward. Son Heung-min. Batistuta. Gullit. Vieira. Oh, that's neat. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Vieira. Steve Vieira! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. He won't be happy with that one. Saliba. Gullit. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's
There
Vieira.
will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Information on our shuttle bus service.
And we're underway again.
Nigeria now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Bergomi. Vieira wins the duel this time. Bergomi. To Maldini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rijkaard. Son Heung-min. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Scholes. Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bergomi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Costacurta. Costacurta goes on a charge down the left. Eto'o. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bullet, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Costacurta. And it's Vieira. Messi. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri. Scholes. Bergomi. And it's Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Passing nice and neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo to Thuram. Rijkaard. Oh, and he's through the middle. This might spell danger. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Scholes. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Messi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe! Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's gone for goal! What a hit! The save was firm.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Eto'o. He's had it taken off him. Eto'o has got himself a free kick.
There will be
Look at the space here. Eto'o! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Nigeria suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
A quick reminder today that smoking
You
is
look back on
only
the game
allowed
then,
in
Jim.
areas shown on this
One-sided
map. Thank
and
you for
only
your
one winner,
cooperation.
Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Rijkaard. Vieira. Played out towards the right wing. Ribéry. Batistuta opts to play it back. Messi. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rijkaard. Oh, great bullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah. And it's Scholes. Eto'o. Might be danger here. It's out of play for a goal kick. Still goalless. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, that's nice. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 4 coming up here. Scholes! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Nigeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rijkaard. And that could set him on his way. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Mbappe.
Eto'o. And the shot! It's in! Bayern Munich are all square.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Nigeria head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Substitution.
Nigeria get the ball rolling for the second period.
Nigeria clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Eto'o. Scholes with Scholes.
He's had a hit!
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Rodri, and here's Scholes,
And he's in a decent hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
tries to get it clear. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Nigeria come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Batistuta. Ribéry. Vieira. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Nice interception, well timed. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Eto'o. And it's Scholes.
The attendance for
Oh,
this
it's a
match
promising
was
build-up, this. Plenty of really nice
71,250.
passing. And here's Mbappe. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. This is promising. Now it's Messi. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Maldini. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Mbappe. Vieira. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. Pull it. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Vieira. And it's Scholes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Now the finish!
Now, who's going to be first to this? That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Rijkaard. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is a little undercooked. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri. And it's Messi.
Mbappe's got the shot away! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete!
Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. Messi. Little pass back.
Oh, that's good.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that is as far as it goes. Nigeria played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
With the owner of a blue car parked
Your
outside
final
the
thoughts,
stadium
Jim?
gate,
Well, there was a
kindly remove
distinct
it,
lack
as it
of
is about to be
clarity
towed
or
away.
commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Nicely aimed pass.
Now it's Batistuta. Gullit.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure.
And the shot! No mistake! Two!
And we've barely begun here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. Interesting ball. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ribéry. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start.
Looking for the run. Saliba makes the interception.
Vieira.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great hit! It's in!
Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Thuram is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Batistuta.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there.
And it's Rijkaard.
He's through here.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That has been cut short.
And the counter is on. Thuram with the foul. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And the shot!
It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Messi.
He's got the shot away!
And he's managed to get rid. Aimed beyond the defence.
Mbappe. "15 minutes till half-time.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Thuram. Platini. Messi. And it's Thuram.
Gullit Couldn't squeeze it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Gullit. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Vieira. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Araujo. And smartly reclaimed. He could be in here.
And Batistuta!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gullit. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta powering forward here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
To all members of the crowd,
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Nigeria have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a little off target. Vieira. Now Van Bouten. Gullit. Mbappe.
Now the finish! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Gilberto Silva, great ball if he can get there. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete!
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Just eases him off the ball.
Nigeria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter...
Big chance! He has done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So all square and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ribery being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the ball's a good one here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Now it's Batistuta. Gullit. Now it's Ribery. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram proves too strong. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Ribery. Van Dalton.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Rijkaard. Gilberto Silva. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Batistuta, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the
So
staff
Jim,
room
how do you
immediately.
reflect on what we've seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Gilberto Silva can be of paramount importance, Peter.
The man they call the invisible wall.
Indeed, he was the invisible wall. Happy to do all the selfless work so others can get on with making a more stylish influence.
But he does have a unique style, doesn't he?
Yes, and it should also be stressed how disciplined he is at his job. Terrifically efficient.
Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Works it forward.
Might want to be careful there.
David Villa. He could be in here. David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Now it's Batistuta. David Villa stood up well to him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. And here's Mbappe. Ribery. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Batistuta. And he was alert to it. And he thumps it clear. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Gullit. Now, and the shot! Goal! Brazil! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Gullit. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Gullit. Gullit. Nigeria are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Araujo.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ribery. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's through and all alone! And the shot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Brazil clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 4.
So time for
David
change,
Villa.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Ribery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Number 17.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team,
It's Son Heung-min! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That is good alertness.
Nigeria
Have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's been intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, and he's through the middle. And it's Batistuta. Real chance.
hits one! It's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well timed, excellent interception. And now they can clear their lines. Son Heung-min. Vieira. And it's Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Has been indicated.
Well, played right into his path. Shot could be on.
Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's half-time here. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
That gets things going for the second half.
Nigeria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's got away.
Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Now it's Batistuta. Araujo calmly anticipates. Vieira. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's been cut out, well played. Son Heung-min looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
The attendance for this match was
Leicester.
80,314.
60 minutes played. Nigeria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Over to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Aim forwards. Mbappe chasing after it. Mbappe running with the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Decent hit!
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Taken back almost at once. Vieira. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Oh, that's nice.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Hullet. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's burst through.
He's got the shot away!
And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this.
Now the finish! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Hullet. And it's Batistuta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has been indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gilberto Silva. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nigeria cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello everybody, and please join me
Well,
in
after all of
wishing
that,
a
Jim,
happy
what are you
wedding
thinking?
anniversary
Well,
for
Peter,
one of our
I
Bangkok
really
members.
couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the
today's
juices flowing.
match.
Nigeria against Brazil.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Thuram gets it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
Big chance! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good move.
There's the shot!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nigeria can try it again now.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. Vieira, and here's Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. That looks a cracking ball. This is promising. Check punts it upfield. Vieira. Saliba. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Nigeria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Batistuta. Ribéry. Now it's Ribéry.
Chance for the header! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. Vieira just eases him off the ball. Platini. And that's gone loose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Mbappe bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini looking to add to his goal. Always onto this. Now Mbappe.
Shapes to shoot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chooses to go back.
Now the finish!
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
He's got the shot away! Goal, Brazil! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Brazil take the lead. Can he spark a counter here? And they're back on the ball again. Nigeria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Vieira. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that could set him on his way, and he's certainly onside here. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Gullit. Driving on and making good progress. Baresi deals. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Batistuta, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit gets through, and the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Gullit just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Aim forwards. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vieira. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi looks for the finish. We've got to be quick to recover this. That's headed upfield. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And here's Batistuta, looking for the run. Buffon can claim that. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the keeper. And he's there to belt it away. Maldini. Now here's the delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Gullit. Ribéry being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Batistuta.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Nigeria finding their passes. Now that's well seen too. Batistuta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a little off target. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cech catches it safely. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Gullit. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11,
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
15,
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line.
Number 9,
Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Suarez. Substitution in progress.
Works it forward. Eto'o. And claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And Gullit! Oh, that could cost them.
Gullit is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Gullit. And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That is a great pick out. He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Nigeria lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.